Reporters after the big Laker win.
When you score at least 30, is there anything about just being aggressive and how you've seen that filter out in different games?
No, it's just it's all just predicated on how the defenses guard me or what I see throughout the course of the game. I don't never predetermine what I'm gonna do. Take the gaps when they're there. If I get a double team, try to find the right man and not turn the ball over and kind of read and react.
Is there anything that you guys take away from this, just given how well Milwaukee's played throughout the season, that anything that you might learn that you didn't know already at this point in the season?
No, we learn from every game that we played this year, both wins and losses. You got to have a growth mindset, and you got to be able to grow in losses and be able to grow in wins as well. I see things that you could have done better, things that you did well that you can apply to the next game and things of that nature. So there's always a growth mindset for our growth.
LeBron, building on the idea of you guarding Giannis tonight, Chris Paul did an interview a couple weeks ago with a friend of yours, and he said that guys don't guard the other guy in the league today. How much truth is there to that? Obviously, in tonight's circumstance, that's not true. And if it is true, why don't we see it more often?
I don't know. I mean, for me, I just take the challenge. I mean, like I said, AD. I mean, Giannis starts at the 4. And a lot of times in our league, you get cross-matched. Meaning, like if Wes Matthews is going in the defensive end and we miss a shot, I have to run back to the guy that's closest to me. You get cross-matched if he's trying to run across the floor and trying to take a matchup. But, what allowed me to kind of switch the matchup tonight was that, like I said, my all-star picked up 2 early fouls, and I couldn't afford him to get another foul because Giannis was he went downhill a couple of times and got AD, out of position. But just taking the challenge and understanding that if I take the challenge, then the rest of us will take the challenge as well. We all did that. It wasn't just me.
How much preparation did you do going in for the potential of guarding Giannis?
Same prep I do every game. I watch film on the opposing team. I watch their last 2 games on the way in here. It take me about an hour and 15 to get here on the game day. So it allowed me to kind of lock in on what they do best. But there's not any more preparation I do for any ball club or any individual. I'm just always trying to have myself in position where if the matchup occurs, then I'm always ready for it because I'm prepared.
LeBron, you're talking about the idea of taking on the challenge of defending Giannis, but when he was going up against you defensively, how are you approaching him in those circumstances?
Say that again?
When Giannis was defending you on different plays, how are you approaching that matchup on the offensive end?
The same way I approach any matchup. I don't predetermine what I'm going to do offensively. If I have a one-on-one matchup, I try to exploit that, be aggressive. If a double come, then I know I got a 4-on-3 on the backside. Try not to turn the ball over and get a good shot.
Milwaukee's been leading the league in paint points against this season. I think around 38. You were, I want to say, 9 for 9 in the paint. Was there anything you noticed about their coverages where you were able to get to the basket so often and finish?
Well, it starts with our bigs. Our bigs did a great job of screening. Trying to alleviate pressure on the ball for me and my defender. And then once I just kind of see a crack in the defense, I just try to read and react. And get into the lane. If I had a couple of times I got into the lane, they brought 2 to the ball. I was able to find AD on the lob. I was able to find JaVale on the dump off. He was able to, make the layup. And then a couple of times I was able to find a lane for myself. Just being aggressive.
LeBron, this is just 2 games, but how big is this weekend for you guys? Milwaukee tonight, Clippers on Sunday, just to kind of see where you guys are at.
I don't think we need a weekend to see where we are. We know who we are, but it's great competition. And to have an opportunity to compete at a high level versus some of the great teams that we have in our league, that's fun and that's exciting. But we know who we are. We know what we're capable of. But we also can be extremely excited about playing in great atmospheres. And tonight was a great atmosphere, and Sunday will be as well.
The totality of the third quarter, you guys had an 18-0 run at one point. You outscored them by 11 for the quarter. They have the best record in the NBA. Did you guys as a group in some ways reach a level that you haven't maybe gotten to yet this year?
I don't know. That's for you guys to talk about. Our coaching staff put a great game plan together. We just try to execute that, try to not make no mistakes. We made a lot of mistakes in Milwaukee when we played them last time, and when you're playing against a great team, they will make you pay if you make mistakes. So we try to lower the mistakes. You're going to make some throughout the course of a game because it's a 48-minute game and you're playing against a great team. But if you can just lower the level of mistakes, then you put yourself in position to win a ball game, and we did that.
LeBron, you guys, with the victory today, clinched the playoff spot here, snapped that 6-year scoreless streak. Does that check a box for you, especially after the season went last year for you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I came here to put this team and put this franchise back where they needed to be. The league is not what it is if the Lakers are not winning. And that was one of my responsibilities and one of my goals when I came here. And last year, I wasn't able to fulfill that on December 25th with the growing injury that I had. Knock on wood. But, you know, I said congratulations to Kuz and the AC for their first time they'll be in the postseason. And it's just anytime throughout the course of a season when you have little milestones, you're able to acknowledge that, and it's a step in the direction for the franchise. So.
Last two questions, please.
The last couple of weeks, you guys have been able to get wins back against really good opponents that have beaten you, Boston, Philly, tonight, obviously. How does the fact that you guys are sitting at 0-2 against the Clippers sit with you guys?
I mean, we have an opportunity to get better on Sunday because we know how well they've been playing as of late. They're in full strength. We're in full strength, and we look forward to the challenge to see how we can, match up with them again. The first game, we kind of threw that game out the window. It's the first game of the season. Who were we? Who were they? They had way more returning guys than we did. We were still trying to figure out ourselves. And then the Christmas Day game, we didn't play to our capabilities. We played great in the first half. In the second half, we let it kind of get away from us. So we just look forward to see how, if we can continue to play good basketball, no matter win, lose, or draw.
LeBron, apparently the possibility has arisen of playing NBA games without fans in the arena just to be safe because of coronavirus. Have you thought about what that might be like?
Who? Who?
Who what?
Who what? We play games without the fans?
Yeah.
No, it's impossible. I ain't playing. If I ain't got the fans in the crowd, that's what I play for. I play for my teammates, I play for the fans. That's what it's all about. So if I show up to an arena and ain't no fans in there, I ain't playing. So they can do what they want to do.
Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate it. Shit. I ain't never played the game without no fans. Ever. Since I started playing ball.
They've had to do it in Europe or soccer sometimes.
No, I don't give a damn. This ain't Europe.
Or like riots and stuff sometimes.
Man, I don't give a damn. They can do what they want to do. Go ahead.
We're going big on a Friday night. Bucks-Lakers. A betting man would say that's an NBA Finals matchup. You can bet we'll hear from LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and our experts. Zion Williamson brings the heat, along with his Pelicans teammates. And Luka Doncic and the Mavs corral Ja Morant in Memphis. You better put up or shut up. UFC 248 Saturday. You need to see and listen to our pre-fight coverage on SportsCenter. Right now.
There's a win, boys. Let's go score. This dude even runs on the floor with it.
Giannis mentality. I'm all in.
How's it? And here we are, SportsCenter from Los Angeles. Linda Cohn, Neil Everett, right across the street from where the Bucks-Lakers finished playing on Friday night. We're going to bring you SportsCenter and all the highlights and sound from that game because we're givers. And let's begin with a little one-on-one breakdown.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the entire game, actually. Yeah.
Oh, we're not going one-on-one. We're going entire game.
Well, there's a one-on-one within the bigger picture, but it's not about that. It's about this living up to all the hype.
Did it?
Yes.
Let's find out.
Here we go. LeBron James. Giannis. LeBron, did you notice the Kobe jersey in his locker? D. Wade on hand to see the two best records in the NBA go at it. Giannis going at Anthony Davis. Bucks lead early. Giannis came out on fire going at Davis again. Boy, he was watching the tape. Giannis had 10 points in the first quarter. Taking another look. I mean, really taking advantage of Anthony Davis. Bucks up 8 after the free throw. Still in the first, same score, Lakers trying to get it going. That would be LeBron James trying to get it going, and he's called for the charge. First quarter, not as great for James. He had just 2 points. Lakers held under 20 points in the first quarter for the second time this season. Both have come against the Bucks. Second quarter, Bucks up 3, off the missed free throw. Giannis, he'll poke the rebound away from Dwight Howard, and then Giannis spinning in the lane, gets the dunk left-handed. Costly turnover for the Lakers for sure. Under 2.5 to play in the half. Lakers down 1. LeBron heating up now. He was a different LeBron James in that second quarter, and there's an example of it. Putting the Lakers up by 1. 40 seconds to go in the half. Lakers down 3. Giannis loses it. LeBron pushing it to Kyle Kuzma. To Danny Green. Gets it back. hits the three. Competitive first half. How about a tie game at 48? To the third quarter we go. Lakers down 3. LeBron just getting started, lobbing it up to Anthony Davis, who had 30 points. Lakers cut the lead to 1. Next Lakers possession. LeBron, the step back. Oh, he's like, if you're going to give me all this time, all this space, I'm hitting that shot. Lakers up 2. 8 minutes left in the third. 6-point Laker lead. LeBron inside to Davis again. Davis goes to the rim for the lay-in, plus the foul. So the Lakers are looking large. Up 9 after that free throw. 7 minutes left in the third. 10-point lead. LeBron finds Danny Green wide open. That's a great and a big three-pointer. According to Elias, the Lakers are 18-0 on that 18-0 run in the third, the largest the Bucks have allowed against any team this season. And by the way, LeBron outscored Giannis 26-20 through 3 quarters, if you're keeping track of those kind of things. LeBron, the friendly roll. You know who's loving that? The Lakers bench. Lakers were up 13 after the free throw. Under 5 minutes to play, we have an 8-point game. Giannis says, I got to get into this act. But wait, he's holding his leg after the play. But he's like, I'm okay. I'm not leaving this game. He had 32 points, 11 boards. Under 3 to play, 6-point Laker lead. LeBron misses it, but no worries. Davis is there for the putback. Who can defend him? Nobody there. Lakers back up 8. Next possession, Davis fumbles it, but hits the mid-range jumper to ice it. Besides the 30 and 9 boards, LeBron 37, 8 and 8. The Lakers win 113-103.
I mean, when we buckle down defensively and play the right way offensively, whether we make or miss shots, we're a tough team to beat. And like I said, we show signs, and we still got a lot to clean up. But at the same time, we know, where our potential is, and if we are able to put a game like that, for the 48 minutes, then we'll be fine.
It was playoff intensity. I felt like, I felt like our guys had, playoff nerves or whatever. It felt like they were just a little hesitant and needed to settle down, and I think we did a little bit after that first time up, or really after the first quarter, and just got into a little bit better rhythm. But it definitely felt like two teams feeling each other out, and had a playoff atmosphere to it.
So the Lakers improved to 20-0 when LeBron James scores at least 30 points this season. That would be the most wins without a loss in 30-point games by any player in NBA history. Klay Thompson won 17-0 in 2015-2016, and Moses Malone won 16-0 in 82-83. By the way, with this win, the Lakers clinch a playoff berth for the first time since 2013.
All right, Jalen Rose, Paul Pierce. We'll roll their two-man game against anyone. All right, we're talking about the stars first. Jalen, you get LeBron James. What did he show you?
LeBron was playing straight bully ball against the Milwaukee Bucks, and he did a couple of things that create mental manipulation when you're going against an opponent. He saw Giannis is 5 or 6 inches taller than him, so he purposely went to post him up. That creates a mental edge. He understands that Giannis is the reigning league MVP, so he purposely wanted to D him up. You see that 35-year-old guy out there flying through the air, Neil, getting dunks? See the exclamation point at the end with the left? LeBron was there to send a message about the MVP race, about the Los Angeles Lakers in contention, and to let the Bucks know if they did face one another in the finals, that they're on another level.
All right, what did you see from Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I mean, he had a big game, obviously, when you look at the numbers, but he didn't impose his will. Many times they didn't let him get to the rim consistently. He wasn't able to find his shooters all night. But he needs some help. He needs a consistent second superstar. And that's the one thing that worries me about the Bucks. If they were to get to the finals to face the Clippers or the Lakers, just that guy who they can depend on night in, night out. We saw Anthony Davis show up big in the second half. LeBron's going to show up, but who's going to be that guy for Antetokounmpo? Because we know he's going to show up, and that's what concerns me.
Yeah, Middleton with 12. That's not an all-star number. You need more than that. Antetokounmpo did something when the game ended that you really liked, Jalen. What was that?
He didn't shake hands with the opponent. He wasn't exchanging jerseys. He wasn't exchanging pleasantries. And by the way, everybody has each other's phone number. They already following each other on social media and leaving comments already. And now, Neil, the next step to that is, if I'm the MVP and I walk to the locker room after we just got our butt kicked, I don't need y'all out there fraternizing. I need y'all to follow me.
All right, if you're Bucks coach, what are you telling your team in that locker room?
Not so sure because, they beat the Lakers when they went to Milwaukee. This is a game probably the Lakers as the number 1 seed should win at home. But this was kind of convincing. Obviously they're dealing with some injury. I thought George Hill would have been a good key component to have tonight because they needed more penetration to open up their shooters. The only one who was capable of doing that was Giannis. So I wouldn't be discouraged. It's a loss to the Lakers, who played well tonight. LeBron had it going. Anthony Davis had it going. I mean, this is just one you sweep under the rug and move forward. It's a regular season game, and you don't panic.
Lakers Clippers Sunday, 12:30 Pacific, ABC. What's the bigger game, the one we just saw or the one we're going to watch?
Oh, the bigger game is on Sunday. It ain't even close. These are the two best teams in basketball. The Bucks have the best record in basketball, and they have so many All-NBA performers on both of these squads. It's going to be dynamic to watch.
One of these teams is going to win the championship. And Clippers are peaking, I believe, at the right time. They're finally healthy. And everybody wants to see. This is going to be the championship game when these two face in the conference finals. That's going to be the championship, I'll tell you, because whatever team comes out of the West